Hello, everyone. My name is Mandy Oliver. I am currently working on receiving my bachelor's degree in marriage and family studies, and I'd like to present to you today a little bit about the internship I've been doing for the last 11 weeks or so. I am doing the internship at Carlisle Area Family Life Center, which is located in Carlisle, Pennsylvania, which is central Pennsylvania. I was able to get a hold of them the spring prior to the fall semester, knowing that that's the last class that I needed to graduate. I wanted to make sure that I received the internship in time. It took a little bit to get the internship going, but it worked out in the end, and I was so grateful. It's close to my home. It provides resources for people in my community, so it's been a great opportunity for me to be there, to meet people in the downtown Carlisle area, especially the families that we help, but also to reach out to those that are that give donations and that are volunteers at the center as well. The main purpose of the Carlisle Area Family Life Center is to provide help with pregnancy. For example, things like pregnancy tests and ultrasounds. They are a pro-life center, meaning we try to provide education materials to mothers and families that come in to help them understand what an abortion would mean for their physical health, their emotional health, their family moving forward. And then we also support the families with physical needs as well. The Carlisle Area Family Life Center has just recently gone through some changes, and they got a new board. Well, they rotate through their board members every 6 to 12 months. However, they had a big revision of their board about 7 years ago, where they redid their mission statement and their bylaws. So during that revision, they came to accept this new mission, which is to protect the unborn through emotional, material, and educational support of women and families. And their vision is to create a world that values and respects each human life, no matter how small, no matter how young, no matter how old, no matter what race or nationality or gender. Okay, so because their vision is to value human life, they also have some values that they hold dear. So human dignity is that they recognize that God has given dignity to each human being on the earth. They promote family integrity, which means the preservation and commitment to keep families intact. They collaborate with like-minded agencies in the community. They also show compassion by embracing each person that comes in, no matter the capability, the financial resources they have, or the physical attributes they have. They show compassion to all. And they show gratitude by appreciating clients, volunteers, and donors. They show hope by demonstrating fortitude, perseverance, and dedication to that mission statement that we talked about at the beginning. And then integrity. They have foundational principles that they hold dear, and they know that the job that they are doing is their stewardship, and they do it with confidentiality and all of those attributes necessary to help the clients feel comfortable. So I touched a little bit about the history of the Carlisle Area Family Life Center. However, it has a very long history. It's a little over 44 years old. It started as a group of Catholic women that got together in a garage, and at first they were just collecting donations of clothing, diapers, maternal and infant things that could be given out from the garage to people in the community that needed them. They eventually aligned with Birthright, which is also a pro-life Catholic-based program, and they used that framework for many years. And like I said, about 7 years ago, the Carlisle Area Family Life Center wanted to improve upon the things that they could give the community. So such things like an ultrasound machine, which was not provided for in the Birthright framework. And so they decided to split with them, become their own nonprofit. And that's when they created their new board of directors, started getting volunteers from the community and more monetary donors that aligned better with their new vision and mission. And they have actually grown. The last 7 years, they have had more donations and volunteers within that brief history, splitting from Birthright, than they did the 40 years before that. So they've made some great strides, and they've been able to provide more resources for the women in the community. Okay, so when I was finding my internship, I contacted the director, whose name is Jackie Phillips, and she is an amazing lady. She has been a great mentor for me. She is so knowledgeable in everything that the community has to offer. She actually had her degree in veterinary science, and then she went on and got her degree in public health, and she is so knowledgeable. She asked me, the first question she asked me was, you know that we are a pro-life center. And I said, yes, that's one of the things that I loved about you. I knew that I wanted to be in something that would be helping mothers and families. And that just seemed to align with my beliefs. And she said, that sounds great. Let's go ahead and give you a try. So my very first day, I went in and I just hopped right in. And I said, Jackie, I want to back you up as best I can. You just give me stuff to do and I will do it. And so it was amazing. This is Jackie. She is, she's an atypical mentor because she's so knowledgeable. However, as far as volunteers go, she's a typical volunteer. So the typical age, almost all of the volunteers are female. It's like going to an internship with my mom because they're just so loving. They're so patient with everyone that comes in. It has been an amazing experience to work with Jackie and all of the volunteers. It's been wonderful. So the Carlisle Area Family Center has limited hours. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 to 1, Tuesday, 1 to 5, 7 to 9, Thursday, 3 to 5, 7 to 9. And Saturday 10 to 1 during certain times of the year, which has been perfect for me because I'm able to go in and volunteer and work and then be able to come home in time for my children to get off the bus. So some of the main things that I have been responsible for is opening and closing the center. Most of my time is spent helping clients. So I document their needs, such as diapers, clothing, other resources in the community that I've helped them with and helped them get in touch with. I've also done pregnancy tests. I schedule ultrasounds, and I've also been an ultrasound chaperone, which is incredible to be able to go in and watch the ultrasounds and see little baby in there and their little heart just beating and the mom's loving every minute of it. Even the moms that may be abortion minded, they see that little heart and it is just such an amazing event. So I've been very blessed to be able to do that. I also have the opportunity to accept donations. So monetary donations obviously go right to Jackie, but physical donations such as diapers, wipes, clothing, baby toys, maternity clothing, bottles, all of those things I sort and organize, and then we either distribute or we pack them away for later use because we get quite a bit of them. So a typical day at the Family Life Center is opening. We take in donations, like I said, women and families. Some often their boyfriends or spouses come in with them along with their children. We greet all of them the same, and we're able to help them with pregnancy tests, getting confirmation of a positive pregnancy test so that they can apply for medical assistance. And then we also, give out their needs. So whether it be diapers, right now we've been giving out a lot of winter coats, warm winter pajamas, things like that. So your workday starts at about 10. You get to go home a little bit after 1, after closing for the day. And Jackie always says you start and you end your day with a prayer. I know she prays all throughout the day. You'll hear her say it out loud a lot. I've been really impressed with the faith of all of the volunteers as I've worked. So this is just a list of some of the things that we accept, some of the things that we give out, which, like I said, there's quite a few things. One other program that is given is the LEAM program, which stands for Learning and Earning for Expectant Mothers. This program is 8 weeks long. It talks about nutrition, finances, baby care, childbirth, how dad can be a better assistant in the family to mom and baby. It talks about WIC. It talks about many different areas that a new mom or an expecting mom might be wanting to learn about. I've actually been able to sit in on quite a few of these classes, and I'm hoping to be able to start teaching them soon. So I'm really excited about that. I know I'm a little over time. I'm just so excited to tell you guys about this. So that's the LEAM program. So thank you so much for watching this presentation. I hope it gets you a little bit excited about doing your own internship. I was so nervous to do an internship. I didn't really know what to expect. I hadn't been in the workforce for very long. I hadn't been in the workforce for a long time. And going back and being invited into such an environment has been such a blessing for me, to be able to help and serve those in my community, to learn more about the process and the emotions and the feelings behind choosing life for your baby and for yourself and your family. It's been an amazing blessing for me. There is this short video as my last slide. It just talks a little bit about the Carlisle Area Family Life Center and their mission and what they do. If you have time to watch it, I would highly recommend it. Thank you so much for your time and your patience with me. And I hope that the days ahead bring you joy and glory in your work and in your internships. Thank you.